Alright, hey everyone! Welcome to another Wildewitch RP live play TTRPG session! What is Wildewitch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, game master and storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We are a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. That way we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full time and share them with you. And today we're playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline, set in our very own Valinara campaign setting. It is a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition, where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us as well. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord to find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, game master and storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now, let us meet our courageous, daring heroes in the aftermath of a grave discovery. So let's get an introduction for Freesta.
Hi, I'm Shay, and I play Freesta. She's an Aladdin blood hunter who embodies a cold complexion and icy resilience, with magic powers from her mysterious, fathomless patron.
Beautiful. Next up for our introductions, we've got Tala.
Hi, I'm Radiant Etter, play Tala, who is a total druid cleric mix. She grew up as a hermit, so her social skills are pretty much garbage. As you may have seen during the last episode, a little bit of a disaster in the kitchen. So, but hopefully things will get better because she is listening to two of her friends who said, be direct. We'll see how that goes today.
Amazing. Next up, we do have an introduction for Andy.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I will be playing Andy. Andy is a halfling bard wizard. She loves food, and good food. She loves good food. She also likes insults, both when she directs them at others and when they're directed at herself. And she left her hometown to look for her brother. And she's kind of found him, kind of not found him. And still trying to deal with that. But yeah, she loves to play her flute and her family drum.
Heck yeah. And then we have an introduction for Ray.
Hi. Hi, my name's Anna, or Rhythm, whichever one. I play Ray, and my character is a tiefling wizard who has been recently released from the island prison sort of thing, and now they travel with the group.
Heck yeah. Well then, with our introductions covered, I believe it is time to delve into our story. And before we pick up, let's have a bit of a narrative showing of what has been happening behind the scenes. Delwyn and House Geldrig have begun negotiating a peace with House Parthenaeus. But it has been a slow and grueling process, filled with all sorts of legalities. There are skirmishes between the troops in the city, both sides withdrawing to their respective estates for the duration. Duration that will likely take weeks. Dominica has made harsh demands for concessions from Delwyn as a result of her efforts to try and oversee House Stravengar following the events of the Skyfire crisis. Alongside this, Carissa has received a letter from her mother, indicating that she has been admonished, all of her responsibilities removed, meaning that she is no longer a functional member of the house outside of her lineage as the last child. Alongside this, Carissa has been fuming silently. Her fury at Delwyn for his pursuit of Serdwyn. The resulting situation has finding herself as a guest in Delwyn's estate. Word around the city and the public is that she is a prisoner of the ongoing conflict between houses. Delwyn makes it clear to Carissa, stating that he is protecting her from her own family. Carissa has a hard time listening, for one reason or another. Focusing back to Delwyn a little bit in his personal life, he is happy with his new courtship with Serdwyn. But the political struggles and situation has begun to lead to uncertainties. There is, of course, the also ongoing challenges of your party's efforts to learn about the truth of the Skyfire crisis. But let us step away from Wintervale for a moment. Let us travel across to a area of ice and wind. Over a coastal, there's the lap of ocean waters and the frigid temperatures. And a figure, maybe feminine in form, large, hidden in the blustery winds, in the flurries of the snowfall, looking out over the waters, adorned in blue gemstones and other jewelries. There's a crunch of snow as she steps towards the waters. And instead of sinking, when she steps upon the waves, they freeze underfoot, allowing her passage to wherever it is she may be heading. Morning comes to our troop, our party, in their house upon the Stravengar estate. You had an interesting night with the revelations and the ideas of what must come afterwards. So what is it that your morning looks like?
Well, I think we get up early, pre-dawn.
Pretty early.
And then Tala goes and wakes up Andy and Freesta, and also knocks on Ray's door as well.
Hello.
Hi, Ray.
Good morning.
This is Tala. Hi.
Mhm.
We're going to the temple this morning, like now. Would you like to come with us?
Sure.
Okay. Good. And then I use my ring as well as knock on Andy's door.
What?
Andy!
Oh my god. What?
It's time.
Time for what?
We have
Sleep?
to go to the temple.
Oh.
On,
Oh.
on,
Yeah.
Unless you want to sleep in.
No, I should go.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Okay.
She like grumbles to herself as she like packs her pack and like walks over to the door and opens it and looks up at Tala. Okay.
Hi. Okay.
Food?
Oh yeah, we should take something. I'll meet you in the kitchen after I get free stuff.
They said probably already be in the kitchen.
And when I can't find her where she sleeps, I go down to the kitchen. Hi, Kim.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Um. Are you ready? Are we ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay. Okay, we should go.
Okay. So you head out, and as you are walking the streets, they are quiet. It is still early. The only people that are out being bakers and other people who must be beginning their days before the sun. And you arrive at the temple.
We go to where we stood in line previously, and go stand in line. Are we the first there?
Roll me a percentile die.
Okay, no problem. 52.
52. You are not the first in line.
Oh, damn it.
You are the second.
Okay.
You would notice that there is another figure ahead of you, covered in all sorts of, they seem to be warts almost, but they have a sort of softness to them, making them more akin to boils. And anyone who would like to roll for me a medicine check.
Oh yeah, I know everything.
Oh, that is natural 20.
All right, so Tala and Ray are able to see this and kind of understand it about the boils. There is a sort of pus that comes out of them, but it is red tinted. They are weeping blood.
Fun.
You don't know what has caused this sort of malady, but it definitely seems serious as it covers a lot of this figure's body. But as he steps up to the priestess, and pleads for assistance after you see he pulls out a sack and it clatters as it makes its way into the donation box. It is full of coin. That a beam of light is centered from the skies above the top of the temple, concentrated and sort of formed by the incantations of the priest, who is able to assist, and the figure is cleared of the disease by the time that the light washes away.
Yay! I clap.
You do get a few eyes looking at you.
Oof.
Which then slows down the clap to stop. Sorry. But that was cool.
As you are brought forward, the priest on duty, a different one than one you had met yesterday. You are here for a reason, child.
Yeah, yes, priest. Um, I show them my mark. I believe I was cursed. Um, the mark has gotten bigger, and I cannot seem to heal myself with through divine magic. I was told that it could be healed. Oh, donation. Right. I turned to priest and goes. It's 600 gold.
We still dump 600 gold into where the donations are.
I'm imagining like Priesta having like the most straight face during this.
Yeah.
And the acolyte just kind of looking between the straight-faced Priesta and like the dumping of the donation.
Absolutely. She does it like it's nothing. She's like, oh, 600 gold. Yeah, fine. To
Yeah.
save my friend. Anything.
And nods. And the priest sufficient to donation. And I am able to call upon the magics that are necessary.
Great, thank you.
Reaching out and placing a hand over top of the mark, the priest goes through a prayer of Ongvinod and calls upon the grounding faith of the this god of foundations and earth and mountains, and through the prayer you feel a sort of warmth begin to envelop you. Don't lay it on my keyboard, Max, please. And the rest of you can see that from the priest's hand, a divine glow begins to envelop Tala, and a greater restoration is cast upon you. And in the aftermath, Tala, you feel a little refreshed. Not really different, though Friesta, Andy, and Ray would be able to see that the black marn spot is gone.
Oh,
Oh,
that
thank
feels
God.
good. Is it gone? Is the mark gone?
Gone. Actually, can
Oh,
I just go up and take a really good look? Maybe
Yeah.
in case it just went really small.
Yep. Yep.
Roll
I turn around.
investigation.
Cool. I take out my magnifying glass, which gives me advantage. Damn it! 15.
15. You see that there is a very dark mark. It's super small, and as you go forward and you kind of look at it, it's just dirt.
Oh. I just wipe it off a little bit.
Okay.
You're fine.
Yeah? That's great. Let's try it out. Friesta, punch me in the face.
I punch it in the
no.
face.
Roll an attack roll, please.
No problem. That is a 18.
I believe that'll
Oh,
hit.
that hits. That'll hit. Yep.
It does 0 bludgeoning. I have 8 strength.
That does not help me.
Was it supposed to?
Damn it.
I go,
Can I add a shadow depletion?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Cool. Is it what is that, a D6?
P4.
D6.
P6.
Cool, you take 4 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, okay. And I go, whoa, okay. And then I'm gonna cast Fey Restoration and heal myself for 2 points.
You heal yourself for 2 points.
Okay.
It
Oh,
works!
It works!
I give
It
Tana a
works.
hug.
I give you a hug back. Thank you, priest. That's, oof. That's great. Okay, we can head back. And on the way back, can we stop at a bakery?
Sure.
Ooh, bakery?
Yes.
Food?
Fresh bread for the morning breakfast to celebrate. Yes.
Is my cooking not good enough for you?
I love your cooking, and I have
you-
new appreciation for your cooking.
Why? Because you messed it up yesterday. Like
Yes.
substantially so.
Yes.
I thought
Yes.
so. It was it's quite funny now thinking back on it, but at the time it was really stressful situation.
Yes.
But I'm glad it's behind us and now we're all happy. Let's go to the bakery.
Yes. Oh, attacked by Max?
No, Max is on my lap,
What?
and then something caught his attention, and he bolted and pulled my headphone wire.
Get it, Max.
Don't encourage him.
Get him.
Maybe it was another lizard.
No, it was Lachlan.
Oh.
Same thing.
Wow. Insinuating that my husband is a lizard person?
Yes.
Wow. The looks that I'm getting. This is what it's like when you're in WoW. So, I said what I said. So yeah, you head to a bakery. And
Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to Winterveld before?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if I have,
you were. This was where your incident happened that led you
Okay.
to the Vanishing Isle.
oh, fun. Yes, I have been actually.
Oh, okay. Do you have family here?
Um, they travel quite a bit. I wouldn't say that I really have them in a specific spot.
Oh, okay. Any friends that or contacts that you need to let them know that you're safe?
Um, I might wait a little while, to contact them.
Okay. Okay.
Not sure that now has been the might be the particularly best time to let them know.
Okay. Okay.
Ominous.
I need to
Any
make
other?
a note. Anna, remind me to talk to you after this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you dare no back.
So Ray, we don't know much about you, other than that we found you on a prison island, which is kind of terrifying. Tell us
Mhm.
about yourself. I can see you're a wizard with a spell book, you know magic.
Oh, well, I know, spells. I had a mentor before I was moved to the island. Uh, then some, fiery things happened, and yeah, that wasn't good.
Doesn't sound good. Well, I won't
Yeah,
spoke in prod or pry. It's just good to know who we're traveling with, especially since again we found you on a spooky island.
yeah. It was very spooky. I'll give you that one.
Why, thank you.
I yeah, I travel around a lot. That's one thing. Um, yeah.
As you make your way to the bakery, having these conversations, what do you try and procure at the bakery?
Food.
Well,
Cinnamon rolls
yes.
if they have it.
Cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, I'd say that they'd have cinnamon rolls.
Yep.
Cinnamon
rolls.
rolls.
Yeah. Coffee cake.
Cinnamon rolls.
What?
Coffee cake.
Yeah,
Okay. And apple Danish.
sure.
Okay. How much is that? And of course, I want it for about 10 people. How much would that be?
Cinnamon rolls, coffee cake, and apple Danish for 10 people.
Yeah.
I put it at 5 gold.
Okay. I have 5 gold out of my inventory. Okie dokie. Anything else you guys want?
I think I'm good.
And I hand one of the cinnamon rolls to Andy immediately. and then I offer them to Freesta and Ray.
I'll take one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Can you add 4 cups of coffee to go?
You see the worker, their smile very much painted on, does not seem they're a morning person. Ring up the 4 coffees, that'll be a total of 1 gold.
Okay. Good.
And we'll pour them.
Okay. Good. Thank you. And then, shall we return?
I guess.
Hey, Andy. Do you think we should let your brother know about what we found out yesterday?
Andy like almost inhales the cinnamon roll that she was stuffing in her mouth. She like takes a minute to like not choke and die. um what? What do you mean? He
Well,
doesn't need to know anything.
well, what if? I mean, he was involved with Fate's Curtain, but he's not anymore. But you know, he knows things about the Salvation Key. Maybe he needs to know.
uh uh, sure. I don't think he
mean-
knew anything about the Salvation Key, but
Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, it's up to
Yeah.
you. You know best.
no, but yeah, I guess I should say hi. Okay. Um, uh, okay, yeah, she'll just kind of like, I don't know, like kind of try and tone and then realize that she's not really gonna get privacy and she that doesn't matter. Okay, Faye, can I do a sending to, can I attempt a sending to my bro?
Sure.
Great. Alright. Pointedly, I'll look at Freesta and I'll start the sending and go, hi. Freesta says hi.
Hell yes.
We've returned from Vanishing Isle. My familiar was vaporized. Salvation Key is evil. Anyway, how are you? Need any help? Hugs. That's it. Mhm.
You are worried that it'll be the same as it has in the past, where Beck draws out to the last phrase of the spell. But he responds. Trading one danger for another. Keep safe. Keep vigilant. People are watching you. Not just me.
So what did he say?
Wait, Faye, there's lots more words there that you can use.
Yeah, but he doesn't say anything else.
Schmuck. Okay. Oh yeah. So Andy kind of like it's very like kind of nervous, like she always does when talking to her brother. And she goes, "Well, he's alive. Always a good thing to, you know, know. He says there's people watching us?
Well,
Question mark.
Fate's
So-
design is looking for us, but watching us? If they're, what are they waiting for?
Well, it might not just be them, right? Because like, let's see. I look at Freesta again. We pissed off Captain Aldrich.
Well,
A whole
still need to talk
house
to him.
of a whole house of nobles. a cult. Let's see. There's the pirates.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
there's the mercenary group that I forget the name of. That's also trying to kill my brother.
Right.
And yeah, I got 5 groups of people that we've annoyed recently.
Right.
Not to mention the
Fun.
bandits from a while ago.
Right.
And the bandits on Vanishing Isle.
Right. So we're
Anyway.
safe. We're good. Okay, no problem.
And Annie kind of like just puts her hand, her face in her hands, and goes, "Okay, yeah, sure, call it."
And I look at Ray to see what's their reaction is.
Yeah, that all seems fun.
Okay, she's not overwhelmed, so that's good. Okay. Good to go.
Didn't scare the new one off yet. Excellent.
Nope. So Ray, are you okay with staying with us for a little while?
Yeah, if you'll let me. If you want me
Yeah.
to.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Can I have your cinnamon roll?
The what?
I bought extra. Do you want another
Oh.
cinnamon roll, or do you want to try the coffee
Yes.
cake, or do you want the apple Danish?
Yes.
Okay, I give one apple Danish next, and a coffee cake is next.
Okay. Annie just leaves her hand out, waiting.
Great. Yep. Okay.
Alright.
Out of curiosity, is it light out yet?
I hope so.
Yeah, dawn would be
Okay.
starting to appear at this point.
Okay. Good. So when do we want to reach out to Kari to talk?
Oh fudge! I forgot about that. That's a good question. Fleesta, you mentioned that talking to Captain Aldrich. Did we want to do that first?
Well, we're in no rush, but I did forge a letter in his name saying that he
Right.
was the reason that we went to the island. So I'd
Right.
rather him hear it from us before he hears it from anyone else.
Right. And besides, just because we send a message to Kari doesn't mean that she can see us right away, right?
Good point. And like, if it's still kind of early-ish, then maybe. And Kai was an early riser, if I remember correctly, so I could do that one, and then we'll go
She
talk
was
to
a
Captain.
very early riser, but yeah, we can absolutely wait. It's up to you.
No.
Alright.
So we
I'm-
wait. So we call Kai, and then we go.
Yep.
If I remember
Yes,
correctly, because of Kari's existence type, she doesn't need to sleep.
Yeah, but her
At all.
existence type is no longer.
No,
Right?
she was just cast out of her. She's still a celestial. She was just cast out of her court.
Oh, okay.
She's an exile,
Okay.
Expat. Really.
stripped of her titles.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Let me use my pearl first before I do this. So I will take out my pearl and like looking very suspiciously at everyone, and it will whisper something to a pearl, and she'll regain her third level spell slot. Alright. I'm ready. What should I say to Kari?
Can we meet? We have
Lisa
more
says hi.
information.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Can we meet? We have more information on the salvation key that you need to know. It's important. I don't know. Whatever else you want to say. Oh, do you know Beck?
Just gonna live in my happy fantasy that my brother doesn't know anyone.
Okay. So he may not be working with Kari now.
I'd prefer
Wouldn't
not
that
to
be-
find that out.
Got it. Okay. So wouldn't that be hilarious?
You don't get fair ideas.
She doesn't need me to give her ideas. She already has everything laid out.
No, I need
Yeah,
look
Gnomes
at
to
that
give me
smile.
ideas.
No!
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly,
many
Ninja.
You should stop talking.
Oh my god. Go away, Bread. We don't need you here. Okay. Guess I'm doing a sending to Kai. Okay. Priestess says hi.
Earlier.
Can we meet? We have more information on the salvation key that you need to know. It's important. And Andy will kind of look a little bit sheepishly and go, I hope you're doing well. Bye. That's it.
It is good to hear from you, Andy. And the others as well. But I believe that while I want to trust you, I cannot. Your discoveries and mine do not align. There is a brief moment before a wave of magic hits you, another sending. I have an ally from Renzarin, from the Vesalier Institute, who rivals Zephyriel, possibly exceeds him. I cannot stop despite your pleas. There's too much at stake.
Oh. Okay, and I can reply to this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll just tell it. Wait, Kai. Do you know it can destroy Velda Mortalis? We still should meet. We wish you no harm. Just... we both want to protect this world. That's it. Should I have another one?
You do receive a response.
Oh, wow.
As I said, whatever information you've found does not align with what my discoveries have uncovered. I am unable to meet due to my work at this time.
Those your side of the conversation that doesn't sound very hopeful. What did she say?
Wait, but I can apply once more, right, Faye?
You can reply to that, yeah. That was her own sending.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it by hand to Tala. Just like hold off for 2 seconds. Okay. Can we meet soon? Please still consider us friends, and talking would help both of us. You know how to reach me. Or any of us. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
You do not get another sending.
Yeah. Alright, Tala. Yes? That was fun.
What did she say?
Yeah. So she found another professor up in Rendarin. And what was the institute name, Faye?
Vesalier.
Bezel.
Can you spell that?
Um. Yeah, so I'll relate everything that Kai said. So yeah, she's busy, air quotes. Um, and somehow she thinks that her discoveries don't align with our discoveries. Which is a little bit concerning because we're pretty sure we're correct. So, yeah.
Has anybody heard of this institute?
Yeah, if anyone would like to roll a history check here.
Damn. I'm not from this place.
Oof.
I'll say
Oh no.
I'll say for story purposes, Ray does have advantage.
Oh,
Oh, really?
wait, so. What does this mean?
You can just roll another
roll,
20.
roll again.
Yeah, and we'll just take the higher of the
Oh.
two.
Oh, just roll a dice.
Just roll it normally, yeah.
Another check.
Yep.
Oh, another check.
Yeah, another history check.
Hey, yo.
Hey, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Streams.
Andy and Ray have heard of this. The Vesalier Institute is a very prestigious institute, very much like the College of Wintervale or the Lachelle Royal Academy out of Cindervale. It's not a insignificant sort of throwaway. Like, having a contact and a professor from the Vesalier Institute has merit.
Well, shucks. I have to say, I'm not surprised, but I am disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't hostile.
Um,
Exactly.
I will say that with a natural 20, Ray knows that the Vesalier Institute is a prominent school of mages for the Western Shield. Specifically, it is the most prominent school of mages on the Western Shield. It is full-titled Vesalier Institute of the Arcane.
Would you say Ray has ever been there, or?
I would say that Ray has been there.
Okay.
Probably a handful of times.
Okay.
Really? This is Ridian talking.
Hmm. Yummy lore.
Secrets!
But yeah, so this is all kind of happening on your way back to the house.
Yep.
And as you make your way back to your guest house on the Stravengar estate, you would smell that breakfast is being cooked currently.
Correct.
I mean, you did some of the prep work, but it was all pre-dawn.
I just love how we need to specify correctly because we know there's multiple ways to mess up breakfast now.
Yeah. So, as you are entering in, yeah, you smell, it's a very simple breakfast. You smell the frying of eggs, there's a scent of savory potatoes, that kind of sit in the air, and it's almost succulent, like you can kind of feel your mouth water. And Terminder is in the kitchen, kind of moving things around. She's baked some sort of potato casserole. She's frying eggs to go on top of it. And she doesn't seem to really be paying attention to anyone entering into the kitchen as she works.
Hello, Terraminder.
She sort of startles as she's sliding the eggs onto the
Oh no. Oh no, what did I
And let's just see.
Please don't drop it on the floor.
Half of the eggs are sort of pooled over the side of the casserole dish, and because they were fried, it means that the yolks are still kind of soft, and begins to make a bit of a mess before she realizes, oh, I'm sorry, she says to you guys and then to the casserole as she's trying to fix the way the eggs are.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to distract you. I'm sorry.
And she is now focused again entirely on making breakfast until it's salvaged some. Half of the eggs, again, look absolutely horrid, especially those that were on the crease.
Try and help.
And as soon as it's finished, you guys weren't here, and so I made breakfast.
Smells so yummy. And he just started digging in.
I'm sorry that it's kind of messed up in the middle.
I will eat those first, and Andy will.
So, everyone can get a serving of the casserole, should they wish.
Yeah, I put down the Danish pastries and everything at one end of the table. I don't say anything, and then I go and actually take some of the casseroles, including the eggs, the messed up eggs as well. And I go, thank you for making breakfast, Terraminder, and I take a bite.
Savory, creamy, and there's fresh herbs. Everything seems fairly well cooked.
This is delicious, Terraminder.
It's just normal cooking.
Well, your normal cooking is really good.
Okay.
Thank you. Ansel, Renan, and Lorcan each kind of make their way in, from where, they had spent their evening coming in, for breakfast. Ansel looking still a little tired, as he has in the last few days, but awake.
Hello.
Morning.
Morning. Working stretches. Oh, this smells great after a late night. Sets in. Takes an Andy-sized portion. Just begins to kind of dig into it.
Oh, we went to the temple this morning, and I got my mark removed, which is fantastic. Although it was costly, but I can heal. I can heal myself. Freesta punched me, and then I was able to heal myself. So that's really good.
It was a good punch. I'm very proud of myself.
That was very good. I appreciate the punch. And then we did stop over at the bakery to celebrate, and we did pick up some stuff. But
There's that coffee cake in there.
yeah,
Oh,
coffee cake and
Lorcan
cinnamon
just
buns.
grabs 2 slices of the coffee cake.
But you know,
Andy eyes him.
Terraminder's breakfast is really, really good. So you should have some of that as well.
I mean, yeah, I'm enjoying it right now.
Great. Terraminder, would you like a cinnamon bun? Or coffee cake? Or apple Danish?
Thank you, but it's really not necessary. I can just make do with what's already. That's for you guys to celebrate.
But
No,
you're right, it isn't necessary, but it's nice. It's celebrating. Part of this group. We
Roll
got it for
persuasion.
funsies.
Oh no.
Please
I'm-
roll well. Please roll well.
That is a 6, my friends. That is a 6.
Oh god.
I think that might be a good roll.
You
Do
know,
I have advantage because I'm sexy?
no.
Okay.
Maybe if after you guys are done celebrating, there's stuff left over, I might take some, but it's for you guys.
Oh my god, I'm gonna give evil eye to anybody else who takes the make sure that
Yeah.
nobody takes the last piece
Yeah,
of
I
any
hope
of
would
it.
be.
Stay away.
we all
Yeah,
give
you'd have
each
to do
other a
that to
look.
Andy.
It's just we're going to keep some stuff and pretend that we're no longer hungry, so Taramanda gets some, and I hope that
Yes.
everyone returns the look.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a team understanding.
I sort of nod.
The double tap on the nose situation.
You look.
So,
Fun.
any conversations over breakfast?
Over breakfast?
Yeah.
Not from me. After
Nope.
breakfast? Yes.
Oh lord.
Just focusing on the eating.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, go ahead, Ray.
No, just. I,
Ray's just focusing on eating.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But I nudge Andy. Do you want to tell them about the car?
Oh, yeah. Andy will kind of finish whatever massive piece of food she was eating, and then she'll look at Ansel and go, "So we talked to Kari, and by we I mean she has sending. Fun fact. Anyway, she doesn't want to talk, but she has a collaborator up in the Vesalier Institute. And she thinks that our discoveries contradict her discoveries. And she doesn't want to meet. But she's not hostile. So yeah. Oh, my brother's alive. That's it.
You get a few nods from around the table, and you would notice that Ansel seems perhaps disappointed in the Kari update.
Well, I am disappointed. Not surprised, but I am disappointed. I'm disappointed that she doesn't trust us.
I mean, we did kill one of her investigators.
Too.
Yeah, but it was
One.
the
We let the other one go.
investigators, not like her, and we didn't know it was her investigators until afterwards.
Right, but still.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I got that mixed up with the other BB group.
Yeah. We're not murderers like certain people here, Ninja.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think that was... No, Brent was there. That's right. But
Something too about they killed the other guy that we didn't kill, the sneak.
But didn't he also kill the? Remember, like back in when we first met Delwyn,
Yeah.
the one who
Yeah, that's
betrayed
what I was-
us.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
let that betrayer live. I think
Yep.
Brent said he waited until everybody left and then killed him.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, murderer.
But we are getting close to our ad break, so we're gonna put a pause here, and we will come back to our story post breakfast. Who knows? But we will be back very shortly. In the meantime, please let the ads run. Ads are a huge part of how we keep our games affordable here at Wildewitch RP. If you want to help us out more directly, you can always make a donation to my Ko-fi. A link for that is on screen. Ko-fi donations not only help support us at Wildewitch RP, they also unlock awesome perks for our entire community, benefiting everyone who plays with us for the next month. Perks include special companions, double treasure, and double XP. So, stick tight. We'll be right back. And we're back. As we are returning, there have been looks passed around the table. Maybe they'll be heated. As you are moving through your breakfast, finishing out, taking plates to be washed and whatnot. What do you do?
If the breakfast is over, can I ask, Terramender?
Yeah, Tala?
May I speak to you privately?
Okay.
May we step outside and can we go into the garden maybe for a little bit?
Okay.
Okay. And I give Freesta a look of, ooh, wish me luck.
Krista gives a stern look of, don't fuck this up.
So walk out. If there's some grassy areas, can we sit?
If you want to sit, sure.
Oh, yes, if we could sit. So, I've been. I think I've told you that I grew up as a hermit. And I've only been out in the real world for maybe last 3 months. And I've learned a lot about socializing, but I still have a lot to learn. And I was told that I need to be direct instead of well, I guess not direct. So okay, so remember yesterday morning the reason why I came down to the kitchen to make breakfast was because I wanted to spend time with you. So I like you, Terramender. I think you are a great person. And I would like to get to know you better. Be, good friends. But I understand if you don't want to, but I mean, I would like to. But like I get so nervous and I feel like I keep messing it up. And
Yeah, you say this thing called, good friends, I don't quite understand what you mean by that. Are you trying to be good at being my friend? Because you don't have to try for that, because we're already friends. Or
Well, I guess for now, I will settle for you being comfortable with me, like, and me being comfortable with you. Um, and even enjoy spending time together. I will settle for that. Um, it would be great if we can be friends where we look forward to spending time together because we enjoy it very much. But we don't have to go there. Uh, I mean, that's my ultimate goal. But I would settle immediately for us being able to be in the same room without being nervous.
you don't you as a person, you don't make me nervous. I startle easily, and you often just say hi, and it catches me off guard. And you've asked me to do things in the past that haven't have not been the most comfortable with, but Friesta says that I can, if someone asks me to do something that I'm not comfortable with, I don't have to do it. Um, but you're my friend, and so I didn't want to upset you. But you don't make me uncomfortable. I'm always nervous.
Have you ever been with someone who makes you feel not nervous? Where you feel like you can be yourself without worrying?
Um, not usually people. It's usually things that help me not be nervous, and sometimes people are around. Like, I'm not nervous at Mumzig's, uh, and Kalani and Mumzig are there, so I'm not nervous there. I'm not nervous when I'm cooking, because I'm supposed to be doing that, and Friest is there. Um,
Okay. Um, question: is it them that who doesn't make you nervous, or is it because you have something to do to occupy your thoughts?
I think it's the place, and the things that I'm doing that help me not be nervous, and people just kind of are there.
Okay. Um,
I guess if there was a person that has made me not nervous, that there was a time with Andy, but
there was a time, as in she makes you nervous now.
no, Andy, I don't think ever makes me nervous, but there was just one time that I can see that, she made me not nervous.
Okay, okay. Um, that's okay. Um, well, hopefully that you can I can be that person for you too. And if you have any suggestions, um, I'll be happy to try. Um, okay, okay. But uh, thank you for talking to me. I am. Is it okay if I just maybe once in a while just hang out at the kitchen while you cook, or will that be a bad thing?
You can always sit there. It's your house. You can be wherever you want. Just I when I'm cooking, sometimes I don't if you say something and I'm in the middle, it might startle me, and it might have another egg situation. But
Well,
you're always, welcome to be there.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, if that's okay, and maybe if you want, you can also come down to the greenhouse if you want, and I can maybe show you some of the stuff that I do. Maybe you'd be interested. Uh, that,
If there's time, sure. I did say to Kelly that I would be over later today, so
Oh no, this is not, doesn't have to be today. It could be any time you want. It, you want to. I'll okay. Uh, one one maybe another one last thing. One last thing. It kind of worries me that you don't have a place to sleep. It was very nice of you to give up your room, but you gave up your room. Can I help you find a new place and set it up for you?
I've been managing, and I remember your offer and Priestess offer. So, um, I'll figure it out. Like, thank you.
Okay. Okay.
I've it was really nice to have a room, but it's a lot of space that I'm not used to having. So it's probably better that I get somewhere smaller, something I'm more used to.
Okay. If you need me to my help to build anything or set it up or decorate it, because I'm pretty good with uh uh woods and building like nests and stuff. Okay, if you need help, I'm here. Okay. Thank you for talking to me, Darwinder. This was good.
Well, I have to go. Like I said, I told
Yes.
Kelly. So
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you need any? Oh, if there are any pastries left, do you want to take some over to Kelly and Mumsik?
um, I I don't think Kelly eats, but I'll take some over. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Bye. Have a good day.
Yeah. And it was good hearing about your mark. Glad that you don't have
Oh.
to worry about that.
Yes. Okay.
So, Paraminder leaves the garden, heads back inside.
I sit out there a little while longer, just pulling up grass from the ground and go. She's comfortable with Freestar and she's comfortable with Andy. Damn it! What's wrong with me?
Literally not listening to anything Terraminder had said. For those of you that had stayed inside, would have seen Terraminder come back in, and hesitantly grab a box after looking over each of it. Before making her way towards the door to head out.
Can I insight check if Terramender's feeling good?
Roll an insight check.
Trying, like, obviously not looking, but also very much like looking. 16.
Terraminder has a very thoughtful look on her face, and moves as if her mind is sort of busied. She doesn't seem upset or anything, but perplexed, one might say.
Considering yesterday, I'll count that as a win. Can I summon Perry in his weasel form and like whisper to him, "Can you go outside and say hi to Tala for me?"
Yeah, I can do that.
Great.
And so
I'll like
little,
hold open the door.
yeah, little Weasel Perry jumps off and runs. I don't know if anyone's seen like a weasel or a ferret run where they've got like that little leap.
They're so cute.
So, as that happens, Radiant, or not Radiant, Tala, you have a weasel that comes out to you and sort of starts rubbing up, blinks at you. You would recognize this as Perry. But as Andy sends Perry out, is there anything else that Andy does?
Nope. I quickly close the door and go back sitting at the table.
Okay.
Maybe licking up some crumbs. That's it.
All right.
Are there anything left?
Not anymore. Especially after Terraminder left.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
she took
yeah.
whatever was there, maybe.
She
And
took
I'm
a
just like,
box.
whatever she
Yeah.
Love
yeah,
it.
whatever's left. Just kinda look at everyone briefly and then just kinda snag it.
Go
You
ahead,
don't want
give
this,
me.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
great.
go ahead, give me an initiative check to see if you grab this before
Oh,
Lorcan
no.
does.
It's a 16.
Oh.
All right. Let me get my dice roller. Unfortunately, your 16 does not beat out Lorcan's 19.
No.
Oh no.
And he
Schmuck.
snags the last casserole piece and
Wow.
just shoves it in his mouth.
Like 2 seconds away from casting Vicious Mockery on that guy.
Sorry, Andy. Looks like you're gonna be quicker next time.
Can I use Mage Hand to bop him on the head?
Yeah. Technically no, but sure, why not?
Yeah, but like thematically, because
Yeah.
I can't do any damage anyway.
Yeah. Technically, I can't make the attack action, but this is just like a little playful moment.
Yeah.
What you
What?
doing that for?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was sitting here, and I watched you cast the spell.
Uh-huh. And?
And I think this is where Tala walks in with Perry on her shoulder. Hello.
Hi! I'll
Hi.
just smash the Mage Hand. How'd it go?
I look at that and go, well, at least it wasn't a potato.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I kind of sit down, kind of pouting, go, huh? Yeah. It went okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Want to talk about it? Or should we go talk to Aldrich? Or get some more pastries? Looking at Lorcan.
Hey, Terminder was the one that took the pastries.
You took them. You took the last one.
I grabbed the last piece of casserole.
Same thing.
I'll beg to differ there.
Not salty.
Anywho. Yeah, we should go see Captain Aldrich.
Okay.
Alright, I don't know what happened here, but Tala, you seem a little
Stole
down.
food.
We're not talking about our problems here. We're talking about Tala's.
Should we give her food? Do you think that was all a problem?
Well, I mean, it might if we're talking about your approach to things, but this is Lorcan here we're talking about. And my approach to things actually seems to work.
What is your approach?
Well, what's got you down? 'Cause there's
Um,
3 things that I can think of that gets rid of problems, but we need to know the source. The source is your problem to know way to which way to go to solve it.
uh, it 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 seems like Andy and Freestyle are better at something than me.
So you need experience. Got it. Well, I'm heading out of the city tonight.
What?
Eh, don't worry about it. I've got business outside the city. But I could take you someplace on my way there, and you get some experience out in the world.
Oh, that that's pretty good. Yeah, yes, please.
All right. Well then, just
What?
be ready by the door, and we'll head out this evening.
Wait,
Okay.
wait. Tala, what? Wait, hold up. Logan's taking Tala.
I don't see a problem with this. Yeah.
Oh, y'all going? Or is Tala going by herself?
I mean, if you want to make it a group activity, that's on you.
I'm gonna like look at Freesta and look at Ray and kind of go, I think we want to make it a group activity.
I don't, but just because I think it'd be funny, Tala's telling us the story the next day.
Oh, so she'd be coming back? I missed this.
I wasn't planning on leaving her someplace where she'd have to have much trouble getting back home.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you're planning on coming back.
That's a conversation for Tola.
Tala? You're
I
not
mean,
leaving.
this is my home, so of course I'll be back.
Yeah.
And besides, you already are good at this. So
And what am I
yeah.
good at?
uh,
I mean, I'm good at lots of things, but like, yeah.
Exactly. I need to be better, so I need this experience.
Okay. Just don't leave, okay? Too many
Leave.
people.
Oh no, I'm not gonna leave like back. No, I'll be definitely back after the experience.
Okay.
So, as the rest of you are doing this, Ansel has after breakfast, when Tala and Terraminder went out, had excused himself, and he would be heading over to the Stravengar estate once more to utilize their library, the main estate's library.
You know, Ansel, if we get to go to the Royal Library, we may learn more things. Maybe you ask Salwyn to get us in.
Delwyn, and if you need something of the Royal Library, perhaps it'd be best for you to ask. I've been doing well enough what I have access to.
Oh, right. Okay. Are you okay?
I'm a bit tired. So,
Oh, okay. You should rest, but you should rest. Okay.
he nods to show that he acknowledges what you've said, but he heads out the door to go to the main estate.
All right, let's go. Oh, Ray, you've never met Captain Aldrich.
Oh,
He's
Well, not that you're, that you guys would know that Ray's not met Captain Aldrich. Ray has a
Oh,
whole
boy.
history.
Oh boy.
mm.
I don't know. Are you okay for us to go to the city guard?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, Ray,
Oh,
there were a whole lot of legal proceedings before
that's
your
true.
trip to the Banishing Isle, so
So I don't know if I should. Hmm.
maybe if you go, you might want to get some sort of disguise.
If-
Hmm.
If I notice you being uncomfortable, I go, I take off my sun hat. This hat is a magic hat. It makes you look like somebody else. Do you want to borrow it?
I mean, if you're okay with that.
Yeah. And
I need to
I-
check something here real quick.
I think it might be attuned.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
We'll figure it out.
That's not gonna help.
We can have an hour to ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Let's take an hour, and I give you the hat so you can attune.
Okay.
so, what do you guys do in this hour? Are there anyone
grab-
you go to
I grab
speak with?
Freesta and Andy. Can we talk for a second?
Maybe.
Okay. What can I do to make that maybe turn into a yes?
You can start talking.
Okay. So I drag them out to the garden and I go, so it turns out Terraminder is more comfortable with you guys than me. And I startle her when I say hello. So how do I what do you guys do to not make her nervous?
This might come as a shock to you, Tala, but I
Yeah.
do this thing called, I don't know if you heard it, being direct. I think I've mentioned it a few times to you, actually. I don't think it stays in your skull.
No, I was direct. I told her that yesterday was it wasn't the cooking thing. I wanted to spend time with her.
Right.
And I told her that I want us to be friends where we don't make each other nervous. That we enjoy spending time together. I want it to be a friends where you enjoy spending time together as the ultimate goal. I told her that, so that's correct. Yeah.
It's good that she knows your intentions, but saying
Yeah.
that doesn't automatically mean that that's going to happen. You need to take
Right.
steps.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like, I want to take steps. I want to first make it so that we that we're both comfortable with each other. That we don't make each other nervous. And since you guys don't make her nervous, I want to know what you guys do to not make her nervous.
We don't leave.
That's a big one.
Okay. I don't leave. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, but what if I make her really nervous? Then shouldn't I leave to give her space?
You'd have to make her very, very nervous to the point that you think leaving would be the best option.
Okay. Priesta, can I like come down in the mornings where you guys are cooking and just sit there? Because
Yes, of course.
she says that when you guys are cooking in the kitchen, she doesn't feel nervous. I just gotta make sure that I don't startle her.
The more the
Maybe-
merrier.
Tyler, maybe bring something that you like to do during breakfast. So you're not just like sitting there. You know, like maybe
That's fair.
a book or like a plant you can water or prune or something, so that you're kind of, you know, you're not just sitting there watching like a.
Oh, right. Okay. I mean, there are herb plants in the kitchen, so maybe I can tend to those.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Okay. And I can peel potatoes.
No, you're not
I
touching
don't think
the
you should touch a
potatoes.
potato.
You go near the potatoes, and I will punch you again.
Okay. All right. This is a good start. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, we should go back and check with Ray, and then we should go see Captain Alberic.
You
Yes.
guys do that, but I want to head over to the library first.
Okay.
Which library?
You know, the one with the sad, angsty cleric who is being
Oh,
isolating himself for the past week.
actually, maybe that's a little bit more concerning. I was worried that you were gonna go over to the Royal Library, the one that you guys would talk about breaking
Oh,
into
no.
and getting arrested and stuff. But I guess this is actually probably more problematic. So have fun.
I will definitely try.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
Priest, you make your way to the main Strevengar state. And you are let in by the staff. They know who you are. And quick direction leads you to the library, where you would see that Ansel is currently present. He is at one of the research tables, kind of sitting. There are books that are stacked there, but none of them are opened. And he's got his head kind of in his hands.
There's no books open around him. He's just sitting there with his head in his hands.
Yeah, he's got his elbows on the table, hands up, holding his head. Doesn't have the books open around him, but there are some on the table.
This is a more concerning situation than I thought. I'll slowly walk towards him. I try and be as careful as possible to not make any loud noises, but I try and make sure he knows of a presence behind him, so not to startle him when I get too close.
Okay, yeah. You can sort of see a shifting in his body as he is trying to perhaps compose himself and aware that there's someone here.
Just head over to the table and sit down next to him. I take the top book off the pile and open it and just start silently reading. Just being there.
You're reading perhaps what Ansel had pulled for a previous study, where this deals with all the essences that tie into the salvation key, but it doesn't seem to be new or freshly added for the research. And after you get through a few sentences, a few moments of your silent reading, Do you think Beric knew? I know you didn't know him like I did. But do you think that he knew truly what the Salvation Key could do?
No, I don't think he did. I didn't know him well at all, but I know that he was your mentor, and I know that you are a very nice person. So, for the person you learned from, to have any ill intent just doesn't seem to come to mind.
I wonder if somehow that's worse. That he didn't know. If he was deceived, and that there's still more out there that we don't know. But then there's always the off chance that he wasn't deceived. Or maybe he hadn't learned the truth yet. And that I was the one deceived by him. And that's just one part that I keep up at night. First it was all the piecing together of what the Salvation Key was, why Thalaros was building. Stabilize these rifts, but at the cost of all of Veil of Mortalis. Pencil leans back, looking up at the ceiling. I don't know what the future has in store, but Risa, I want to be honest. I don't feel good about it.
There's definitely some manipulation and deception from some people to others, but from who to who, do not know yet. This is a lot, and I can't imagine being in your position in this, but we have to take it one day at a time. Hopefully, the more information we get, the easier this will become.
He nods. Thank you, Risa. Not just for saying what needed to be said. I might have had trouble hearing it if it was someone else.
Of course. Can I ask you something that you can tell me to piss off if you don't want to answer?
I see no harm in questions.
Last night you sort of... I was a little scared of you when you talked back at Tala. Is there more to that, or was that just tiredness?
It's a lot of sleeplessness and stress, mainly. I know that I've also been a figure that's been sort of on the fence of your group due to my connections. I know that time has been past us for a while, but it's there. It's not something that I have easily forgotten.
Right.
And I guess just the past coming in at that moment with all the other stresses, I snapped. And I'm sorry if that made you fearful. I don't want that to be a normal occurrence. I don't. And I mean that in both causing you any sort of distress like that or snapping. I guess now that we have some more answers, I'll be able to sleep better at night, hopefully.
Hopefully. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. You seemed deep in thoughts. I'll see you later. The priest gets up to leave.
You don't have to leave. And he almost kind of turns in his chair to face where you're going. If you have other business, of course, I don't want to keep you from it. Honestly, I'm here because I wanted a place to think away from everything. And I don't want to be too far in case anything else happens. Until we talk to Kari, I don't quite know what else can be done in this moment except finding her.
What are your intents when we finally find Kari?
Need to first understand what she means with what Andy had been speaking of over breakfast, that her discoveries are different. If she is planning anything akin to a second salvation key to put an end to it, my intentions are to be the sort of man that Barrick could be proud of. One who does good. Not just for myself, but for others.
It's very noble, but I was not talking much of the bigger picture. She did take something from you.
She did. I've done a lot of work in trying to piece together what Barrick's notes were. And through it, I've made much efforts and connections with both the Professor Aladdin and Mumsy, as well as you all. And I don't... I'm not going to confront her with that you're worried. Unless it's again, a worst case scenario, and she's using them for ill. I don't need those notes. Everything that Beric had to leave behind with me, I have just in myself. And I know that these days.
I seem to be too vague with my questioning. I'm not worried about Kari, and I'm not worried about the notes. When we get to her, will you be okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Will you?
Oh. Um. I'd definitely try and stand at the back of the group just to be safe. But I think I'd be fine.
Ansel will stand up from his chair and approach you, Frista. And as he looks to you, if you want, at any point, say the word. You don't need to be there any longer than we need to. And not all of us have to be there, as long as one of the crew is. We've all been fairly on the same page about the big picture.
Right. Well, I think I've overstayed my welcome. I'm going to be heading out now. I will see you later. Sorry. Frista leaves.
Frista, what's
Too
your
much
passive
emotions.
insight?
10.
Okay, cool. Frista leaves.
Too much emotions for one conversation.
So as Frista leaves, you do not hear any footsteps following after you. And where does Frista go?
I just back to the group.
Okay.
Like nothing's happened. Just compose myself. Deep breath. And get into the room.
Insight check.
I'll ask for a performance check from Frista.
Oh, and I shall
please.
receive.
Oh,
the
nat
2.
20. Oh my god.
The 2.
Oh, Tala! It's a natural one. Tala, you don't know what's going on with Frista. There's definitely something there. You're not quite sure. Andy, Frista definitely seems sort of rattled.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And he's like, how'd it go? Have fun? Good times?
Yes, it was fun. We just talked and read books, and it was, good to talk to him again since he's been very reclusive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Great. Lovely. All getting our interpersonal skills used, sharpened, perhaps. Great. Okay, let's go talk to Captain.
Oh, great. Priestess too
Yep,
eager
to-
to leave.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, and he just kind of keeps a smile to himself. Mm-hmm.
So, as you are heading to Captain Aldrich, Renan will join you guys. She is not doing much anything this day, so. You set off into the city, and some of you have made this this sort of travel quite frequently. Enough that you know the way with ease. And what do you guys do as you arrive to the city guard office headquarters? Any sort of disguises on certain people's cases? Any sort of preparations? Or do you just walk in and head to Aldrich's office?
Andy is walking in.
That'll be normal for once.
I'm
It's
distracted.
a true disguise. Oh boy.
So, as you walk in, the secretary recognizes all of you, two of you from more frequent visits, and sort of gives a nod, picks up one of the, you would notice, they've got contraptions that are akin to, sort of, hearing horns, and there's a wire that connects to it, speaks into it, and as you walk through, when you approach Captain Aldrich's door, there is a moment where you can nod, knock, and you hear from inside Captain Aldrich's voice, "It's open."
Hello! Nice to see you again.
You're here, and you haven't even had to been dragged in by the other guards. It's good.
I know. I'm here willingly. You're welcome. You're welcome. I
Did
did
you-
something bad.
Why does that not surprise me?
I just thought I'd rather you hear it from me first than for someone to tell you that I did something bad and then I'd have to be dragged here unwillingly. Either way, I end up here, so.
Alright. Well, why don't you tell me what you did so I have to understand how much paperwork I have to do?
Great. Story time. So,
Oh Lord.
you know that, like, island that no one should go to that's like the prison?
The Banishing Isle, yes.
Yes. So we went there.
You can already see, like, the sort of veins starting to bulge.
Oh no. I need calm emotions. Oh, poor
Yes,
guy.
it was great. I wouldn't recommend it for any vacation. Like, the people there are not very hospitable. I can't say that in this accent. But you know,
Few of
we
my
went.
dad too.
A lot of them are dead, actually. Might be our fault, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. We're getting to it. We were there for a reason. Someone was there, and we needed them. Not there. They're not a criminal, by the way. They went there of their own free will, because I think they're a little bit insane. But it's fine. We got them, we were on our way back, and then we were stopped by a bunch of boats. And I panicked, so I wrote a note saying that we were permitted onto the Banishing Isle for reasons. And I forged your signature.
As you deliver this line, we will get Captain Aldrich's response after our upcoming ad break.
No.
So stick around with us if you want to see how Captain Aldrich, if he explodes, if he doesn't. We'll find out for sure in a few minutes here. Ads are a huge part of how we keep our games affordable, so it really helps us out if you watch them, though you can turn down the volume. We just ask that you stick around, don't leave us, or mute them. If you want to directly support us, I've got a Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen. Ko-fi donations not only help support your GM with much-needed caffeine, they also unlock awesome perks for our entire community, benefiting everyone who plays with us for the next month. Perks include special companions, double treasure, double XP, and even new quests. So, stick with us. We'll be right back. And we're back. Priesta, you've just explained how you committed forgery.
Well,
In
forgery is a word.
in an official capacity. And the Aldrich is still silent before letting out
that's what-
a very loud huff of breath.
Oh, that's what you wanted to tell Captain Aldrich? I thought it was the letter you sent to Sir Voroy.
Shush! China doesn't know what she's saying. She had the greater restoration on her earlier and it's just like messed with her mind a little bit, so...
Roll a deception check, please.
God, I hope this fails. Oh, I'm proficient! That's not horrible, it's a 15. You can say 1.5 counts of forgery.
1.5 forgery.
You can see
We'll
that
meet in the middle.
you can see that his eyes narrow, and he doesn't seem to quite buy your story. 2 counts of forgery. 2 counts of forgery of my name, Priesta.
Well, that's not counting the forgery of other people's names.
But they were for good reason.
Pantheon, help me. Okay, alright. Let's... Who was it that you gave my name to? And some sort of get out of jail treatment.
Did we get his name?
No.
Yes, you would have actually gotten his name.
The
Cool.
Harkalian?
Not at Harkalian.
Okay.
Um,
Oh,
No,
the captain?
we asked one. The Harkalian is the keep where Carissa was held, right?
Right, but we didn't get the elf's name.
Yeah, we did because afterwards I went over to Carissa and asked, and
Oh,
they said it was Sir Vorold.
that's a good point. Yep.
well then, Tala had it. Andy did not. I need to go all the way to Act 1 notes. Act 1, Part 1 notes.
Captain of the ship.
Yeah, I
His
didn't get the name for that.
Silver Talon. I don't think we got his name, but the boat was Silver Talon.
Yeah, no, you probably wouldn't have gotten it from him, but as characters, you would have gotten it. He is Captain Pelorda.
I hate you.
Yeah, say that, the captain of the whatever.
So. Alright, Captain Pelorda. At least I've got some sort of communication with him on business. You're really putting me in a lot of positions, Freesta. None of them
I'm
good.
sorry. In all fairness, I'm doing good things. I just don't know how to do good things without doing a few things for the greater good.
Yeah, well, for the greater good doesn't always hold up in the courts of law.
Sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem that you keep making.
Please don't yell at me.
Is there anything else that I need to know of?
Um. Oh, I'm not planning on committing any crimes. Well, I am, but I don't want to tell you that. You can find out when it happens.
Please
I'll see you later. It's really nice seeing you again.
Oh,
I miss that
wait.
cute face of yours.
Wait. I have a I have a favor to ask.
I am
Can,
not the person to be asking for favors right now.
oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. Ew.
I'm doing you all enough favors by not locking you up and sending you to the Banishing Isle proper. As he looks at Freesta, who's probably inching closer to the door.
I'm hiding behind the door. I'm like peeking in at this point. I'm really scared. Thank you.
Can you tell when is a good time to ask for a favor?
Hello.
A good time to ask me for a favor is when you've become exemplary citizens of Wintervale, doing only charitable works and not hiding behind crimes for the greater good.
Oh. Okay.
We would
okay,
never do that
Okay.
intentionally and to your knowledge.
Okay.
I would.
I'm getting some experience tonight, so I will. Hopefully, I'll be better next time. Okay. Bye bye.
Love you.
Maybe we should have brought him some cinnamon rolls.
I do not think that cinnamon rolls would have smoothed over the situation with the captain.
Oh. Okay.
He seems well rooted in this stress, yes.
Maybe there's an elixir we can get him.
Alcohol?
Some drugs, perhaps.
That could work.
Out of curiosity, he mentions charity work.
Mm-hmm.
Is what is charity work? Is it like going in to Red Candle District and doing some charity work?
No.
Oh, probably Loki will hear.
It's been a long day. It's
Maybe
barely
I
even
can.
afternoon.
Maybe I can.
don't go to the Red Candle District tonight. That would be my only recommendation.
I'll look for charity work at the temple.
That's an excellent idea, Tala.
That's a great idea.
Okay.
Yeah, you can meet your friend Svethy.
Yep. Okay. Are we going? What are we doing now?
What time is it?
Crying.
I would say that it's about afternoon at this point. Maybe not early afternoon, mid-afternoon.
I think I want to go. Unless you guys have something to do, I think I want to go back and do some garden work, and then get ready for my evening lesson.
Yeah.
Fair, we can take the rest of the afternoon to ourselves. You can do whatever you're doing tonight, Tala, and then tomorrow morning we can discuss our next steps. Which I think would be
Yes.
to try and visit the professor that Kari had been conversing with.
Go
All
north.
the way
Go-
over to rendering? Okay.
Isn't that going to take like months?
It'd be more akin to weeks, but yeah, it's another city
Yeah.
that's further north.
Huh, gotta get teleportation. Okay.
Roll me quickly an insight check.
Everyone?
Nat 1.
Ooh, 19!
Nat 20.
Hell yeah. I think that's the second time we've had a nat 1 turn to a nat 20 in this session.
Yeah.
Just because the professor has a residency in the Vesalier Institute does not mean that he is potentially there. Oftentimes,
Oh.
people can be called away to different locations for work, especially scholars. So it's an idea, but perhaps one that might be more work than is particularly necessary.
Andy will go. Maybe I could see if my history professor knows, or maybe. Well, actually, probably Professor Zephyr might know this other professor.
Oh, that's smart. We should probably ask him.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, I can go snoop around the university.
The afternoons are yours. What do you do?
Talk to Professor Zephyr. Maybe we all go back to the Stevenco estate and Tala do her gardening and stuff, and Fris and I go ask Professor Z.
Well, Tala, Trista, do you feel good about that plan of action?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's fine.
sounds like a plan.
So, you are able to return, and by this time it's starting to get close to dinner time. With a conversation with Raladin, well, it's hard to tell you if I know of a professor when I don't have a name. But if he's of Vesalier, then I'm sure that he has some merit, though I doubt anyone really exceeds me. But I'm not yet back at the Institute, as we had discussed. My work here and cover story is that I am an advisor to the Stradengar estate and Delwyn, the young lord. So I'm thoroughly out of any sort of social loops, but perhaps I will talk to Eveline. I've been meaning to get up and talk to her since returning to the city, so if she's heard anything, I can report back.
Yeah, okay. That would be great if you could do that.
It will have to wait until the morning.
Yeah, no,
Dreadfully
sure,
late
sure,
for
sure.
any sort of calling.
Yeah, understood.
So, with a at least effort to try from Raladin, Tala, you're able to do some gardening, keep your hands busy. Night comes, and where's everybody as evening falls proper?
I wait by the door, all excited.
Oh boy.
Lorcan
Andy's
appears.
less excited.
Yeah. Lorcan arrives, and he is dressed fairly simple. He does have a cloak on, and gives a nod to Tala. All right.
Can I say for the afternoon I got my hat back?
Yeah.
Okay, and I attune to it. Okay.
So, you ready to head out?
Yes. Yes, I'm very excited.
All right. And turns to anyone else that'd be down here. And we ain't making this a group activity, right?
Nope.
Alright. Well, I'll take you out on the city then.
Great.
So Lorcan and Tala head out. Is the plan to just let them go on their own, or are there any tales?
Can I ask Perry if he'll follow?
Perry can follow.
What a pal. Okay, that's it.
And if I remember correctly, weasels are nocturnal. So
Yes, Faye. And I think weasels in D&D 5e are stealthy.
I can double check on that.
Yeah, stealth +5, and they're decent at perception.
Good to know. So, as you are sending Perry out to follow after Tala and Lorcan, it's a simple walk through the town. Tala. Lorcan is his typical self for the most part. And when you are moving around, there are lanterns lit, the firelight keeping everything bright, and people doing late night shopping, closing up, enjoying time out with friends, family, and strangers. And you're moving through parts of the city that you've seen in the daylight, but not quite in the night. And then you're getting to parts of the city that you are less familiar with. More people seem to be out and about. You smell alcohol and smoke filling the air, and everything gets cast in shades of red. As there
No,
are
you're not doing that, Faye.
as there are lanterns of red paper that light around the area.
Oh boy.
And Lorcan puts an arm around Tala. Alright. This is where I've got to leave you. I've got plans outside of the city. And he points off into the direction to the north gate, leading out through the northern districts of the city. So, you know the way back home. When you're done here, I'll probably see you sometime in the morning. Maybe not, but plenty of people, plenty of experience, all lying ahead of you. As he waves towards the street.
That's great. Okay, what am I supposed to do?
Do you got coin on you? Money?
Yeah, yes.
Alright. That's really all you need. You just talk to the people, they'll tell you what needs to transpire, make the money exchange, and you're good.
Okay. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. Thank you.
Good luck, Tola!
Thank you.
And Lorcan departs the city streets. And, Tola,
Yes.
What do you do?
I have no idea. I think I'm very confused. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm supposed to do. But I mean, how bad could it possibly get? So what do I see exactly within next like 10, 20 feet from me?
As you look around, um, a woman approaches, and uh, she's dressed in a way that accentuates the more physical assets of herself. But she approaches, and she seems to be very sort of polite with her approach, cautious. You seem a little green, darling. A little new. Can I help you?
I'm actually brown. Um, but yes, I'm here to. A friend brought me here and told me to get some experience.
Of course, well, we're all very experienced down here.
That's great. Are you one of the experienced?
I'm very experienced.
Oh,
But
that's great. My name is Tala. What's yours?
you can call me Diamond.
Oh, diamond. Like the jewel gem.
Like the gem, yes.
Oh, that is very interesting. Oh, okay. What do I do? What's next?
Well, anything you want to be next.
Um. Okay. How do I make people not be nervous around me?
Let's start with a drink. That
Oh,
tends to make people very relaxed.
sure. Okay.
Can I take you back to my room? It's very calm.
Oh, wow. That is so nice of you to invite a stranger to your room. Okay.
And she'll hold her hand out to you, Tala.
Oh, okay. I go ahead and I grab her hand.
All right. And as Tala takes Diamond's hand, I think that's a great place for us to end our session this night. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys all in the next stream, but until then, head over to wildewitch.com. Check us out there. Join us in our Discord to jump in a game yourself. Keep up to date with all of our announcements. And, of course, as always, I will see you guys. Or, of course, as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.